Over the course of the next 9 minutes, I'm going to share with y'all how I took this yard from this to this in just over an hour. Enjoy.
Okay, so this is me walking the property before I cut it. This is pretty standard as far as overgrowth on the driveway. As you can see, there's no edge established for a long time in the overgrowth here. Not having an edge on the roadway, we're going to fix that. But let's take a good look at this before I do my after video when I'm done. You can see the weeds and the cracks of the driveway, and the edges are heinous. Moving our way down the driveway. All of it's got to go. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya, weeds. Look at this. That is on over. And you can see it's pretty tall. I'll show you the backyard next, but get a good look at the height on it. There's the walkway. We'll be edging. This dog's like, who the hell is that in my house? In a hat and glasses. So he's understandably barking. Okay. Just give me a minute, I gotta get this gate open. Okay, here's the backyard. It's pretty good size. And it's pretty overgrown. Let's get started. Take a look at the patio real quick. No edge right now. That's gonna change. Easy day. I'll come through and pick up these toys before I start. Enjoy.
And we're gonna get this party started with my edger first. So I'm edging the roadway, and next you're gonna see I'm gonna go and edge the entire driveway. I try to go in a direction that I'll be able to just do one big loop and then edge all the way back down to where I started, and then I put my edger away and I'll grab my string trimmer next. You can see I'm using the edger both forward and backwards to get these overgrown edges off of the walkways and all. Sometimes that's what it takes. You just got to get it into that edge and kind of work it back, and it'll kick out a lot of those overgrown weeds and all. Me personally, I really enjoy and prefer to use the metal edger like you're seeing with a blade on it versus edging with the string trimmer or weed eater. You can certainly edge with the string trimmer. However, when the edges are as overgrown as you're seeing here, it's just a lot more work and elbow grease than being able to just take this metal edger and let that blade do all the heavy lifting, running it back and forth through the edges. Back patio here, same thing. I'm just going to edge it up, get all that overgrowth off of there. Back over at the shaggin' wagon, as you can see, and I'm just grabbing my string trimmer attachment, put my edger attachment back in the car. Time for the weed eating. I'm utilizing my weed eater to get everywhere that my mower won't be able to reach, or even anywhere that my mower would have a hard time getting to. Just making life easier for me once I get to that point that I am riding on the mower with the breeze in my hair. All right, finishing up this ditch. It is just as satisfying as it looks to get that all cleaned out and string trim that. I'm going to work my way up the driveway, and each time I go past anything in the driveway that looks like overgrowth or weeds in the cracks, I just jump off the track real quick, hit that, and then as you can see, right back on course, and I continue on. Counterclockwise direction around the property as the string trimmer is shooting counterclockwise. So like right here, instead of shooting towards the windows or the car, everything is shooting to my left. Back out onto the grass where I'll be able to drive over it with my mower, and that'll look really clean and mulch it right in. Now that I've come up that left side of the driveway and down that side of the home, watch how I come down this side of the driveway and all of the clippings are being shot, you guessed it, out onto the yard as you saw there. Not onto the driveway or towards the vehicle if I was facing the other way. This is very important. If you haven't taken a moment to subscribe, please feel free to do so. Thank you. I've got my shovel and a little bit of elbow grease just getting out anything that wasn't cleaned out with the edger and string trimmer. And now I'll grab my blower And this part's important. You take all of that mess you made and blow it all right onto the grass for the mower to just eat it right up. So all this mess be gone, getting all the driveway off the car, I'll get the walkway, all of this onto the turf for the mower to come through and just eat it up and make it like it was never there. Sit back and enjoy my favorite part, and what I would guess is probably yours if you're still here. Thank you so much for watching. With how overgrown this property was, I am going to be doing a double cut on it. So you saw I already cut it once in one direction. Now I'm going to just hook a U-ey and I'm going to cut it in the other direction, making sure we did not miss a blade of grass. That looks pretty dang good, brother. Get that other side of the driveway over there. It's an easy day on the zero turn. I have push mowed yards this size and much bigger than this. And it just makes you even that much more grateful when you could save up and invest in equipment that does the work for you. Same thing with the backyard here. I always do an initial lap around the exterior, sometimes two, and then I roll right into my stripes, getting these doggy toys out of the way. The dog that was barking earlier, he's probably like, okay, this guy's not so bad. He didn't run over my toys, so I guess he's all right. But here I am, striping it this way, and then watch. I'm going to get to the end here, hook a U-ey, and now we're going to stripe it up this way. Not missing a blade, baby. That is satisfying stuff. I typically would have went ahead and string trimmed the backyard when I had it out for the front yard. However, I already had my camera set up out front and I wanted to just keep rolling. So now I'm doing my string trimming out back, and same thing, it's just in a different order back here. I went ahead and mowed, and now I'm string trimming everywhere that the mower was not able to reach. And it looks really clean. I'm going to grab the blower next, and you'll see I take the blower and just blow off all of the porches, patios, walkways, and driveways next. As you can see now, the driveway is as clean as my Thanksgiving plate once I'm finished eating. All of those weeds and everything in the cracks is gone. Remember, this was the property before we started.
Now that's better. Let's take a walk. Stripes looking good. Entrance to the driveway and the road looking much cleaner. See all those weeds that were in the driveway and overgrown on the sides are no longer. You can see the outline of them, the white on the pavement. This looks much cleaner. Backyard's done. The family just got back home though, so I'm not going to bother them. The backyard looks nice and clean. I'll post a picture of it. I got a picture before they got here. But once I shut that back gate, I usually try not to go back there. Much better. Here's a picture of the backyard when it was done.